welcome to a tour of your Choices Count Agenda Journal, our character and life skill development program. This journal, we have two editions of it. This is the primary edition, and this is what it is. You can make the world a better place by making good choices. You're free to make choices, but in the end, your choices make you. Because your choices make your character, and your character makes your destiny. Your choices really count. So that's the journal. Each year, we have produced a new edition. Last year, this was the journals we had for 2016-2017 school year. This is for the secondary, this is for the primary. For the 2017-2018 school year, we'll have this for primary, we'll have this for secondary. So on the back, it's all the same. And going into it, we have the list of values. Every year we focus on 20 values and life skills. Here, we have such values as responsibility, healthy choices, civic duty, community service, trust, self-esteem, kindness, listening skills, social justice, humility, leadership, self-discipline, honesty, problem-solving, tolerance, self-control, determination, learning to learn, charity, teamwork. All these are captured for the 2017-2018 school year. So just taking you through a tour of this journal. Here, we're going to be looking at why we're doing it, welcoming you to the program, what the program is all about, the people behind it, and on this page, how you can use the agenda journal, everything about how you can ise it, and then also we'll also have your choices grid. So these are quite useful information in these early pages. And then here, this is where the journal really begins. This is the week of responsibility. Responsibility as a value will be treated over 2 weeks. So here already, the first thing you need to learn is what is responsibility. We define responsibility. We're also asking you the synonyms and antonyms of responsibility. How you can choose responsibility, the different steps of how you can choose it. We have here the choices a lot. Then we have the tree of responsibility. So here is when you plant the tree of responsibility, what are the fruits and benefits of responsibility? So here you're going to complete all of that. And then here is where we ask you to set a personal goal for responsibility. You set the goal, you write how you move closer to the goal, and at the end of it all, you review the goal in writing. Here is where we capture the organizing part. This place is meant for you to plan ahead, keep record of things that are going to happen in your school, so it helps to organize you. The different activities, both for curricular and non-curricular activities. And we also make sure that we retain the place for the month so that you can write the month. So it's up to you if you are starting in September, October, or even January. Once you begin, you write the month there. And then for the year in questions and the different days captures here. So this captures the landing page more or less. And then from here, you get on to the first week. Don't forget that what this journal does for you is to serve as a homework diary on the academic side, to serve as a communication book to relate between the home and the school, and also at the same time to serve as a character building workbook. So all of that is drawn together in these pages. So here for one of the key ways of teaching young people character is to use a role model. So we have a role model for each value, the 20 different values we are treating for the year. We'll have a role model that is being celebrated and how that person excelled to achieve that. And so every day, this is where you capture your homework assignments. If, for instance, you have to solve a problem from a particular textbook, maybe mathematics, you come here and then write a subject and then write solve from question number 1 to 5 or so and so subject. So once that is done, you also have here where we do our discussions. So where you have discussion ideas for students, teachers and parents. So we give you prompts, discussion prompts, with which you can discuss responsibility for day 1, day 2 is on role model discussion idea. So we also give you prompts on discussing the role model. And then also day 3, you have what we call reflections. And then these are quotations of responsibility. Like here you have, you cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. This is a quote from Abraham Lincoln. So it's also open for reflection and discussion within the class. And then on day 4 is when you have the activity. You have class activity. And then day 5 is when you have your weekly reviews and tests. So every day here, something is happening. It's already pre-planned from beginning to end. So every school that adopts this program already can use it and have clear-cut direction on what they're doing, an effective program, very explicit. And this is only for week 1. But like we said, each value like responsibility will be treated over 2 weeks. For week 1, this is what you have. And when you get into week 2, the first thing you realize is we have also brought in animals. We call it lessons from nature. This is another great way of teaching kids and character. These are like here, we're using a dog to represent the animal of responsibility. The characteristics of the dog is what makes it the animal of responsibility. So young people can learn a lot from this as well. And so throughout the whole week again, we have lessons from nature discussions for week 2. We have the one of week 2, we have reflections again. This is another quote from William Winston Churchill. And here is the price of greatness is responsibility. Then day 3, we have it's your turn. Now it's the student's turn. Here we're asking you, write about the kind of responsibilities you feel for yourself, your family, friends, community, and country. And then don't forget, like we keep saying, every day this serves as a homework diary and also a communication book. So you also capture your homeworks here, and then these sections are meant for where teachers can make comments and parents can also make comments and signatures assigned to communicate between the school and the home. So throughout the week again, there are different activities for each day. We even have the tips for parents so that parents can be engaged on the program. And then at the end of the week again, you now have your weekly activity and test. So this is how it all goes again. After the first 2 weeks, you have healthy choices here. Then you deal with it the same way. You go with it from role model to the animals from nature. Next again is civic duty. And that's how it goes all the way to the end. So we have different role models for each of the values. We have different animals. It could be a bird, it could be an insect, it could be anything, but we just want to research them and bring them in for the characteristics that children can learn from. So this actually captures the journal and how it is for you. And then another thing you need to see is that here, you can see this layout. Now for this, the secondary edition, the layout is different. You can see how the layout is. So this is what makes it different. So with that, schools can also choose this if they want for the primary as well. If they prefer this layout, they can use it to capture more. But the landing pages are always the same. And what is always different is the layout for the homework diaries and the activities for each week. Thank you very much. I know already by watching this video, you've already experienced our journal. So even if you don't have it right before you in your hands, you can make a decision as to whether it's something you need for your kids and for your school. Thank you very, very much.